he's just floating on a log. This little crow is floating on a log down a river, and there's little lotuses there, which have a lot of symbolism, uh, spirituality, growth. Um, so maybe there might be somebody who has um, we've taken on their energy, or their energies around us, who's maybe confused this a lotus and what the lotus symbolizes, um, with the cliffs of insanity, with something else, right? Maybe whoever is influencing us in our spread today feels like they should have ambition, feels like they can deal with the risk and the loss, um, with the world watching, the vulnerability, and it not be a problem. Um, but I'm thinking maybe that probably is a problem for them. They might be confusing what it takes to be a lotus, to be represented by the lotus, which is, again, I think other people, can explain what the lotus means to them and the symbolism for them. I know there's a lot of uh, deep and meaningful symbolism, especially in the East, with the lotus. But basically, it's just the lotus grows from the mud of the pond, and which is kind of hidden and unseen, and makes the journey all the way to the top of the water to bloom. So this card, I guess, is also about patience, right? Willingness and determination and drive to take the journey, knowing that in the end there's going to be like a bloom and a lotus and stuff like that. So that's the outside influence today, and this is a really great card to get. This is just a great card to get, especially when, like I said, this is the beginning. So the ace of this, if there's something going on with this Ace of Pentacles, there's like a stuck in a rut type situation, this outside influence is really going to help you with that issue. As far as reversed, I think it's an air element. Yeah, air. And also there's fearlessness also with this card, right? And so reversed is, if we're doing this whole upright, these are the cards that are upright, these are the cards that are reversed. Reverse, this card can indicate that just because, like, if you know better, and you know you have, I don't want to say protection, but if you know, the universe has your back, is what the description says. Just because the universe has your back doesn't mean you can intentionally make foolish decisions. So reverse, this card kind of serves as a warning about that, which I think is a little bit fitting with this living in the past and not being able to appreciate the present. Benjo, yes sir, yes sir. Benjo, what are you doing? So especially talking about risk and, not risk and reward, but risk and outcome, I guess. So that's why I think that that's a little bit fitting there. And obviously, it's a good thing to have against this Ace of Pentacles if there's any kind of stagnant kind of energy there. So the solution, advice and solution for today is Page of Swords. This is a very interesting card to get. So this is a Page of Swords that upright is, I guess not too much to complain about. This Ace of Swords is in an energy storm. Obviously, swords is air, thought, right? Thinking, intelligence, debate, communication. So, an energy storm that's really interesting. Considering what I've said about, I guess presently for the upright, Six of Cups is taking time for yourself, for rest and relaxation and stuff like that. So we got an energy storm going on here for the advice and solution, and it seems that I think you're probably not going to get burnt out. This is probably going to be, this card can represent like a sort of challenge accepted mentality going on here. So yeah, you got the crow with the feathers and he's flying through an energy storm. So that's interesting. Let's see. And here we have the crow carrying the sword, and here we have the crow carrying the wands. So this could indicate that that maybe other people are involved too. Could indicate that maybe there's compartmentalization, separation between being vulnerable and taking risks with and I guess lack of confidence with this Page of Swords here. Maybe there's a advice is to be confident and maybe not be slow about it. Maybe the best route here is taking time for yourself, obviously, to get back to your roots and stuff like that. But the advice and solution here today is to ride that energy storm, which obviously can mean chaos, right? But I think the universe is here telling you that you can do it. So that's good. So obviously, when you're riding an energy storm, maybe second guessing yourself maybe isn't the best route to go. And my guess is maybe somebody who hasn't dealt with loss, who hasn't processed emotions, who doesn't know themselves maybe like you know yourself, but maybe thinks that they should get a life path that maybe wasn't meant for them, was meant for you. My guess is this energy storm is going to be really helpful to you, and my only advice there would be is if you're second guessing yourself, is to maybe not spend too much time doing that, and that whatever, maybe trust that whatever decisions you're making with this energy storm and kind of chaotic experience going on, whatever decisions you're making and actions you're taking, are probably going to be helpful for your future, even though they might not make sense at the present time. And whoever, because if it's your path, it's your path, right? I don't think the universe would want to be like, have something special for you, and then it just be given to somebody else because they have a certain attitude about things. You know what I mean? And this is just great. What a great outcome. And this is going to work really well for you. Queen of Swords, smart. She's got the cherry blossom. She's got her little wing up. So obviously there's going to be a success for you in whatever challenges that you have with somebody. And Pentacles again is earth element. They do. No, sir. Is the earth element and money, luxury, and apprenticeship. One second. Bridget. No, sir. No, sir. Okay. My mom got him a shirt. I can't wait for him to wear it. I'm going to see her tomorrow, so I will be posting him and his new shirt on Instagram. But anyway, a bit like the Justice card, she is able to look at a situation and evaluate it and for the best possible outcome. Again, very similar to the Queen of Wands. Maybe we haven't gotten the Queen of Wands recently. Maybe we have. Can't remember. But she will bring success. This crow, and that's just kind of how this creator describes the cards. She brings success. So the outcome is going to be obviously very successful for you, and a reason for that is that things are going to be well evaluated, intellectually, logically evaluated. My guess is probably with debate, right? Something, if you don't, again, I guess that brings us back to the avoiding conflict. There's something to say about avoiding conflict, right? Something else to say about, like what I said, avoiding conflict, especially at the expense of yourself. And there's another, and it's quite another thing to avoid conflict because you don't like somebody else's ideas or opinions, or you don't like that somebody else has those ideas and opinions and you didn't think about it. You didn't think that for yourself. You didn't come up with that. You hate that somebody else has a good idea and maybe you don't. Might also be another theme going on here. But like I said, if somebody's trying to take something that you've earned, my guess is they're not going to be able to handle it, and they're probably going to get burnt out, and if and go through cycles of whatever happens when they get burnt out. You know what I mean? So for us, for y'all, you know, this is obviously very good spread to get. I guess let me just read the swords reversed. One to for y'all, and two to help me practice. Okay. Okay. The Queen of Swords reversed is letting her emotions cloud her judgment. um, and short-tempered, and of course that'll risk losing respect, right? Um, okay, the Page of Swords is reversed, is a lot like some of the knights reversed here in this deck, which we haven't gotten too many of. But anyway, this Page of Swords reversed is again a bit of the page and knight of the Minor Arcana deck in this tarot card deck, which I really like. There's kind of a mixing, or the attributes are the same, the qualities are the same. Reverse Page of Swords says if you don't have the experience, and if you jump into something too hastily, you're going to see the consequences for that. So as far as that goes, obviously this is reversed to this one, and this one. So that's another way I'm trying to read the cards too, if you haven't noticed. But anyway, overall, I think it's this high risk, high reward type situation going on. It's interesting, we have this play on the Cliffs of Insanity here, and this Queen of Swords, which the downfall is being overly emotional, and to the point where your judgment is clouded. So yeah, very interesting spread today. We've got a lot of big things going on. I think this happens a lot in business, where maybe somebody can have a big attitude, or maybe an ego, which sometimes we say ego, which is really actually a lack of confidence. If you go through a project, you do a lot of, like in business, you have you invest in infrastructure, for example, and it's just not going well, or you have a business and you ask people for investments, and of course you have to make a return on that money. And if that project isn't doing well, if you cannot evaluate if that project is going to be successful or not, and you're only evaluating if the project is going to be successful just because you say it is, obviously it's not going to go well, right? I say business because I think a lot of people can picture that. It's not such a foreign aspect to most people, and it's obviously very involves other people. You can say, oh, you have a business, you work from home and all that, but it's there's a group, there's a lot of people involved. So yeah, I think whatever energy is trying to either take credit for your work, or trying to I guess I'll say that, take credit for your work and take what's meant for you, for whatever reason. There's going to be a lot, and it might be hidden, right? And which is always an added challenge. But there's everything here for you to be successful in your endeavors, and obviously the outcome is going to be respect, which, uh, like I said, with this hidden, um, it's not some, like, you're not being, like I said, egotistical in wanting that respect. But if you have to work in an environment that's a bit hidden, and somebody else trying to um, take your karma or take your attitude, experience, um, and again, that's hidden. There's something's going to happen. An energy storm's going to happen, and I think what was once unclear will be clear, and you'll get the respect you deserve, to say the least. My stomach's growling. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and draw y'all a picture really quick. Let me do. Okay. So I have these pencils that I got for Christmas, and they're good. They were labeled in the packaging as the best pencils ever, and I was like, what? No, they're not. But I'm kind of changing my mind on that. Anyway, let's see what I draw for y'all. I have one of the windows open in case you're wondering. It's such a pretty day outside today. Okay. And here, I guess y'all can't really see too well the glare. Um, but just a little more decoration. Okay. So here, her eyes are just decorated. Things could be hidden, um, but like I said, with, I guess, this side of the deck is you could very well have. There's obviously the Ace of Pentacles that's hidden, and you obviously could, not obviously, but you can, the opposite of obviously, you can have something that might appear as a lack of confidence, um, or appear as avoiding conflict, when in fact you're just, it's not something that you want to share. to explain that a little better, if that's something that it's not very clear. A one way to say that is, I guess with your, with, I guess romantically, um, some people can be out there saying, this type of attitude, this type of vulnerability is only going to be for your significant other, and it's not going to be shared or shown with anybody else. So that's one way to kind of look at what I'm trying to say there. Obviously, it doesn't have to be just romantic. It could just be, something with family, support system and stuff like that. Is what I'm trying to get at with, just because somebody else, some other people act confidently and in a certain way, that, maybe you think that it should only go to certain people and not the people you happen to be around. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I think our Page of Swords today is going to be represented by the butterfly. And it's going to be like a ribbon around her neck. I just drew a little butterfly, inspired by the butterfly house at the San Antonio Zoo. And I guess her ears are going to be this full card here, full of faith and possibility. It's a fairy down here. She's got a bird, a lotus flower. They kind of look a bit similar in my drawing. I'm sorry, my stomach's growling. Okay. Okay, she's got a little bit of messy hair. And she's got her mouth open for the communication and Queen of Swords aspect. I don't usually draw the mouths like that, but I thought it was appropriate with this Queen of Swords here. So what else? She's got a little butterfly necklace ribbon. She's got some cool earrings. Some cool stuff going on with her eyes. Should I add anything else? Can't really think of anything else to add. And my stomach's growling. You know what? I'll add a cactus because I really like this shirt. It's from Old Navy. And I just really like it. I don't know when Kimmy got it from Old Navy, but recently we've been going to Old Navy and all the shirts are like really short. But this one's a long shirt. I think it's like a 2X, and look how big it is on me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a little cactus. Maybe to represent the Ace of Pentacles here. So yeah, there's a little cactus. She's got a butterfly and a cactus with her. Alright. So, here's my drawing. What do you think? Well, that's so nice. Thank you. And here's the shirt. See, it's a big shirt. Can you tell? Anyway, so thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. In this really comfortable area. Banjo's asleep right now, right there. That's good. And yeah, I look forward to our next tarot card reading. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, things you would like to share, by all means, feel free to do so. I want to see you one of these days. So anyway, I look forward to the next tarot card reading, and I will talk to you later. Y'all have a good one. How am I doing? There he is, right? Is it? Alright, bye.